Good morning, guys. She also says good morning. We have a huge day to do, and I know I have not done a video in a while. I'm rude. In a while. And I'll explain why. I have been like living life, and I had to take a step back from everything that I was doing to be able to focus on myself for a second and figure out what I needed to do to be able to better my life, because I started getting into like a very like dark part of my life, and it wasn't like depression, but it was like a very low point in my life. And so I really needed to just take the time to be able to figure out what I wanted and just take a step back in like everything that I'm doing, like work and my side jobs, YouTube, like my passions. Like I just had to take a step back from everything, have a reality check with my mom and have a reality check with my dad and talk to them about it, and then talk to my fiance about it, and then talk to myself about what is most realistic for me. And I think after I did that, I felt so much better, and I reprioritized my life, and I just took moments for me to be able to figure out what I wanted and to figure out what was necessary for me, because everyone kept telling me, as in like my boss and other people, and like my upline coaches and stuff, they just told me what I needed to do, and so I just did it instead of figuring out what I wanted to do and figure out what worked best for me, instead of just doing whatever floated their boat. I was trying to figure out what I wanted and how I wanted to run my ship, kind of thing. So I just needed time to kind of like figure that out, and just sit with it and really think like, what do I want? Because it started getting a little bit too stressful. I was like overwhelmed, and it just wasn't good. So if that ever happens to you and you feel burnt out, just take a moment to sit, reprioritize your life. Obviously, like, you know your priorities, but I'm saying like, just look at your life in the moment whenever you're upset and figure out like, am I really prioritizing the things that I thought I was prioritizing, or am I not? Because in my case, I wasn't, and I wasn't being disciplined enough, and so I needed to really like take time to do that for myself. So that is just, facts real fast. And so yeah, I just did my little devotional. I've shown that like a zillion times, so I was like, there's no point in doing that. So I'm just catching you up, and then today we're just gonna spend time together, because I have to clean. I already did laundry yesterday, and I paid all my bills yesterday, and I did all that stuff yesterday because we're leaving to go for the weekend to work on wedding stuff per usual. And so I need to get all that stuff done beforehand. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I like clean the apartment, I like do all the laundry, I paid all the bills, I do all that stuff, so that way whenever I'm actually like home, I'm like chilling, Or like whenever I get back, I have an empty washer to like, sorry, there's something on the camera. I have an empty washer to throw my clothes in, so that way once it gets full or half full, then I can just wash it again. But yeah, that's kind of like what I do. I don't know if anyone else does that. And I'm getting my oils box today, so I've been using oils for like ever, and I finally had enough money to be able to buy a kit, so that way I would have just like basic oils, because I was buying it off of a website that's very legitimate. I'll share that whenever I get my box and stuff. And I've just been buying like single oils, but I've been wanting to like have like an oil collection because I use them so often. So instead of just buying one single oil of each thing, I can now have a whole collection of them, and that's kind of like the goal. But before that, I was just buying like oils that I would want / need, and just replenishing them that way, and that worked really well, especially if you're on a budget. Like, that is the way to go. And I'll explain like what company I used, and it also gave Christian what's it called, nonprofits money and stuff like that, so it was just kind of a cool thing to do. So yes, but right now I'm gonna get dressed, probably gonna eat and get ready for work because we have to go to work. We have to get shit done today, so we are good to go. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So let me start over. I'm home, guys. I'm probably going to take a shower, relax for a little bit, probably eat a snack, and then start cleaning and start doing all the things that I need to get done. I was hoping that my oils would be in by the time that I had this video, but it won't be. So I'm just going to have to wait on that. But yeah, I was kind of hoping it would be in because it was supposed to be in before I left for the weekend, but FedEx had other ideas. Unless it's at a different location, which possibly could be. As in, like, it could be in my mailbox instead of, like, on my porch. But yeah, last time I checked around lunchtime, it was not supposed to arrive till Friday. So we'll see. But I'm going to take a shower and then start cleaning and doing all the things that I've been meaning to do, like before I leave. So let's do that. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so I've been packing my life away. I have not started cleaning yet, but I've been packing everything and I'm almost done. I just need like a couple more clothes going in. But I just kind of wanted to share what I'm packing, like health-wise. Yeah, mainly just like health and wellness-wise, because that's like obviously one of the biggest things in my life that I want to promote. And so I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. So I'm bringing my whole entire morning routine, such as like my writings and my journalings in the morning. I have that all on a tablet. I have all the apps on there on a tablet, and so that's what I'm going to be bringing with me instead of like the whole entire stack of books. I have my tablet with me, so that is something that I'm going to be bringing with me. The next thing are these two things. If you buy a starter kit or a kit at all with Beachbody, you will get all of these, and these will be different things. So this is technically like proteins, and then this one is seeds and dressings. I'm not using them. I am not using them for their current purpose, but that did help me figure out like portion sizes and stuff like that. So if you if you have issues with like determining portion sizes, if you go with the kit will then allow you to be able to figure out what would be best for you and your body. They have a whole entire like booklet that explains how many of these you would need, so you can have more than just one. You can have like 2 or 3, and then salad dressings you can have 2 or 3 depending on like your whole body type and everything like that. So I'm bringing those. This one is collagen, and that's all it has in there because I like to put that in my coffee in the morning, so I generally just kind of use it then, and I don't really want any flavors added to it. The next one is proteins, or not proteins, but the next one is hydrate and my pre-workout. I mix hydrate and pre-workout together, so that way my pre-workout doesn't really like dehydrate me, and also I get all my electrolytes in the morning. The next thing, which I kind of forgot to pull out of this bag, are these two things, which is my Shakeology. If I'm traveling, I just generally use like a half a bag, and then save the rest for the next day. This has pretty much every single thing that you would need with you while you're on the go and traveling. So I put this in my coffee as well as like a creamer. It's a really good creamer. I've learned how to make this into a creamer. You can also make it into an icing. It's just really good for baking. So anyways, that's what I will be using for that. This is actually like a probiotic container, and inside it has all these wellness vitamins and stuff like that. Just basically, if I'm sick, it has like a mixture of everything that I would pretty much need. And I know what's in it because I go by smells. Like I know the smells well enough of each one of the supplements that I have that I don't necessarily need this. The next thing is this charcoal deodorant. It looks very different than a normal deodorant, but it's doesn't have any aluminum in it, which is like my main goal. I don't really care if it has like fragrance, which I know is still like bad to some people, but I just don't want any aluminum. I did a lot of research on that, and I have decided that I don't want any aluminum. And I don't want artificial fragrance. Like, it has normal fragrance, I don't really care, but no artificial. So that's what this brand does, and it just gives me some extra minerals. And my skin has changed since I've been using this, which sounds weird, but I think the magnesium and the charcoal really help. I have no idea though. This is for my feet. I put this on my feet every single night. This helps with any type of bacteria that was growing from whenever I was working, because I work in a very cold, wet environment, and so making sure that bacteria is not growing is very important. The next thing is my toner. My toner is actually a homemade toner. I'll eventually share it at some point, but it's got essential oils in it and it's got witch hazel in it, and so I put it in this container because this is just a really good spritz on your face. Like, it gives you a very even spritz, which is why I do it. But it originally was a rose water toner spritz, which I'm also bringing rose water with me. My mom has it, so I can't like feature it, but yeah, I put that on. I put rose water on in the morning, and then I use this as my toner after I wash my face. This is my moisturizer. It is a jojoba oil, and it's got like 3 drops of frankincense in it, and I eventually want to put sandalwood in here, but I just don't have it yet. I need a new one of those, so that is what this is. Oh, and I also want to add frankincense. I mean, not frankincense, lavender. That is the other thing I want to add to it. I have my lash serum. This is definitely like not, I don't think it's like very like clean ingredients, so to speak, but it works, and I'm using this for my wedding, so that is what I'm bringing with me as well. This, which is my face wash, like brush thing. A lot of people use the Clarisonic one, but I really love this one, and I've seen a big difference in my face and its quality and all the things like that. Then the next thing is my cleanser. This is the one that I'm using currently. I'm eventually going to make my own, but I'm waiting for my essential oils, like the rest of them, to show up so that way I can make those. This is my body wash and foot wash. So I'm bringing this with me because I'm seeing definite improvement in my skin and in my feet because of just my work environment in general. I'm bringing my little scrubby and pumice stone. They're 99 cents at wherever you go, so they're like really cheap. And then I'm bringing my DIY body butter. I will eventually show you like all the things that I do for my face, my skin, my hair, nails, all the things like that. But until then, I will not be featuring that. Oh, also I'm bringing the Thieves Aqua Bright, I believe is what it's called. Oof, hold on, let me go find it. Hold on. It's not at all Aqua Bright, it's Aroma Bright. I'm bringing that with me. And then I'm also bringing the mouthwash. I bought both of these off Amazon and never got my actual like kit because I wasn't ready for it, but I think I might. Also, another thing not featured that is already in my bag is a bag of just like random what is it called? But I eventually, ooh, sorry. Oh, so not featured is just conventional medicine in a bag. It's just like a bunch of different ones, just in case I get sick. But most of the stuff that I have for my wellness and stuff like that will be just fine. I also bring a lot of essential oils with me. I'm eventually going to do a whole separate video on the essential oils that I bring with me because I find it important. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else is good to go. But eventually I will be showing you the kit that you can buy with the essential oils and things like that. But essential oils have changed my life, and I think they will for a lot of people. And I never thought of the hype as being as important as it is, but it definitely is really important, and a lot of people need to know about it, I feel like. So yes, that was just what I wanted to share with you. And oh, I forgot my supplements I will be bringing with me. I have AM and PM ones. These are all like my mineral and supplements like that, and these are all my Juice Plus. I take that Juice Plus in the morning, and then I take all the other stuff at night, so that way I can really like set in my body. And if you have any like super like deep tissue stuff that you need to get done for vitamins and minerals, I would take them at night, so that way your body has time to, while you're asleep, work on the things, because that's how your body rejuvenates yourself. So other than that, I'm just gonna keep doing this and cleaning, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. I did it. We cleaned the whole entire apartment, and yes, I had to take my jacket off because it got so hot, because I was hardcore cleaning, but we did it. It's done and everything's clean, and I actually cleaned my whole entire apartment with non-toxic things, and I have been using these products. I started thinking about this as I was cleaning, because it's just me, I just think about things. But I've been using these products since I was in college, and I used them because they were cheaper and I was able to clean with them, and they were really good cleaners. And so I didn't know if you guys wanted to know more information about that. Like, just let me know if you want me to make a video over it, because I will. But I've been using these things tried and true for a really long time, and I believe my mom actually used some of the things that I used. I mean, I also have like toxic cleaners, such as like Comet and stuff, just as like an extra. Like, that's what I use whenever I'm like moving out of a place, is I like clean hardcore, or like once every like couple months I'll do like a hardcore clean with like Clorox and like bleach and like the Comet and all that stuff. But for like a weekly kind of cleaning, I just use like all natural products. So if you guys are interested in that, because I know a lot of you guys are into the holistic wellness and all of that, I would love to share that with you. And yeah, so I can't believe we freaking did it. I hope you guys feel as accomplished as I do. I never thought that was gonna be a thing, but I literally cleaned my whole apartment. I organized everything. I even took things out of my purse and put new things in my purse. Oh, I'm just gonna sit and relax for a smidge, and I am going to probably work on some Beachbody stuff, because you guys have been blowing it up. I'm very thankful, and that is where I've been most of this time. So what I'm gonna do is like pretty much edit this video tonight right after I end this vlog, and then upload it, so that way you guys are aware as to what I am doing. And yeah, so wow, we did it, guys. Oh, also I have like a carpet DIY cleaner that I also use, so if you guys are interested in that, just let me know, and I'd love to share that too. Okay, so that's all I have to say. I'm going to end this with a prayer as per usual, and I'm sorry this video is really short, but it just had to be this way. So I wanted to say, if you wanted to sign the cross with me, or bow your heads, or whatever works best for you, let's do it together. So in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Lord, I thank you so much for bringing them here to me, and bringing them to this corner of the interweb. I never thought that this would happen, and that I would have a following as I do now, and I am so thankful. Lord, I ask that you really bless their lives, that if they're hurting, that you feel them, and that you hear them, and that you make them feel you. Lord, I ask that if they're struggling in pain, if they're worried about something, that you can help them not worry anymore, that the pain that they're feeling is nothing like what you can do in heaven. Lord, I ask that anyone watching this, that something in this prayer can touch their lives, and that it can help them grow. If they're working on a business, Lord, allow it to grow and multiply. Give them what they need and not what they want. Lord, I ask that you give them everything that they want, that they need, not what they want. Lord, I ask that you lead all of us to your presence, and all of us into heaven. And Lord, I ask this all in your name. Amen. I thank you so much for coming back to this video, and I promise I'm going to make more videos. I just am a little bit overwhelmed, and I had to prioritize the things such as Beachbody and coaching and stuff like that first over this. Not like ministry videos, but just like daily vlogs and stuff. So I hope that you guys are okay with that. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. And yeah, please subscribe if you're interested in watching more of my content. I am going to ramp it up. It's just I had to kind of like take a step back from life for a little bit to kind of figure out what my priorities were as an adult and kind of like where I wanted to go with my life. So yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and leave in the comments below if you've ever had to do that in your life, if you've ever had to kind of like just take a step back and reprioritize your life. I think it's super important to do that, and it kind of helps you like learn where you need to be, because in each like life phase that we are in, we end up having to like change where we're going and change our priorities like a smidge, like not very much, but just like a little bit, to kind of accommodate the life situation that we're in right now. You know what I'm saying? So just comment below and let me know, and let everyone else know that it's okay to take a step back from the things that you need to do, and that you need to prioritize your life. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm sending my love, my peace, and my prayers. Bye guys.